Mesolithic period. Now you will think, what was the necessity for again creating Mesolithic period? Hunting and gatherers to direct permanent settlement? No. This is the beauty of history, na? It tells you the slow and steady development of human civilization. Now you see Paleolithic period, man is hunter and gatherer. Neolithic period, Neolithic period, beginning of human settlement. Here he is living in valleys. Here he is living in houses. But in between this valley and house, गौर करना, here he is living in mountain valleys. He cannot go out. He cannot go out. Limitation. Stone as a tool, implement, weapon. Here he has fire as a weapon. Here he has copper as a weapon. But in between valley and house, he is living where? Rock shelters. In between, he is living in rock shelters, caves. He is showing the signs of being a Homo sapien. So this period is the period of painting. This is the most important feature of being a Homo sapien, Mesolithic. The man living in rock shelters and caves. Painting. It's a human feature. It's a feature of rational being, painting. No other animal in this world has ever been able to do the painting. The most important feature of Mesolithic period. Second, domestication of animals. Adamgarh and Bagor give the evidence of this domestication. Cultivation of plants. Cultivation of plants. Sambhar Lake. Not the beginning of agriculture, no. No. 7000 to 6000 BC. We find evidence of cultivation of plants. Sambhar Lake, Rajasthan. And fishing, hunting, gathering. See, the hunter and gatherer who was living in valleys develops these features. And these are the features of a Homo sapien. Still, what is the time period? Painting, Mesolithic. The most important feature, painting. Second, domestication of animals. This is the feature of Homo sapien. Third, cultivation of plants, not agriculture. This is the feature of Homo sapien. Fishing. No, bear also goes for fishing. But the way we do the fishing cord, that bear does not uses. The bear enters into the river streams of polar regions. When the ice starts melting and the fishes starts floating from those streams towards the river, he sits on the rock, he pounces on the fish and takes out. He never uses the cord. That is the symbol of Homo sapien. Painting example, Bhimbetak. Bhimbetak. Which paint? Animals, plants, and human being. The most strongest evidence of Homo sapien. What is missing? Perching birds are missing. The birds which perching birds are missing. The birds which rely on food grains. That means agriculture has still not got promotion. See the story hidden in these rocks. Sir, you have to use your mind. I'm not teaching from anywhere else. It is written in NCERT. You failed to collect it. That is why you were angry on me. But I have taken your money, so I will give you all the entire thing. Don't worry. I am indebted to you, sir. You have given me 2100 rupees, 3000 rupees. I am indebted. Sir, I am indebted to you. I will give you, sir. My dear friends, I will give you, but I will still say that my motive is to make your mind smart. This country needs you, sir. The value of the nation is calculated by the value of the people living in that nation. The value of the people is to be increased, sir. I would have completed history, I would have completed polity, I would have got lots of money, sir, till today. You don't think from this perspective. I would have completed economy. Adamgarh and Bagor. Adamgarh and Bagor. Bagor is the most excavated site. Bagor. Very important. Bagor. Most excavated. Distinctive microlithic industry. Hunting and pastoralism. Occupied for 5000 years. Cultivation of plants. Sambar Lake. Evidence from Sabar Lake, Rajasthan, 7000 to 6000 BC. Fetching example from the paintings. That is why the period in which these things developed and gave affirmation of emergence of Homo sapien is called as Mesolithic period. Clear? And then the beginning of human civilization, Neolithic. So, Paleolithic man who is known for the development in the stone implements, common implements to flakes to flint industry. Upper Paleolithic is a period, warm and dry climate, flora and fauna, appearance of Homo sapiens. And then after Paleolithic comes Mesolithic. In Mesolithic, I told you yesterday, Mesolithic period. This Paleolithic man becomes the complete Homo sapien. Rationality is visible in painting. Painting, 500 rock shelter painting, 500 beam betak is spread in 10 kilometer. And the colors of the painting are still shining. "500 rock shelter paintings spread in 10 kilometer. Color is still shining." Fishing reflects the beginning of rationalism. Domestication of animals, Adamgal and Bagor. And then cultivation of plants. Evidence of cultivation of plants from Sambhar Lake of Rajasthan. And this shows, these developments of Mesolithic period shows that Homo sapien has developed the rational attitude, the R factor. These things are the clear-cut indication that Paleolithic man has developed the R factor, rationality. He thinks, he connects, and this prepared the ground for his entry in Neolithic period. And from hunter and gatherer, he becomes a food producer. From hunter and gatherer, he becomes a food producer. Beginning of agriculture. Beginning of agriculture. Two sides are very important. One shows premature agriculture, other shows mature agriculture. First site, Piklihal. Piklihal. You see ragi, kulthi, domestication of animals, and mature agriculture, Mehergarh. Wheat and cotton. See the development. Rationality has evolved. He has started connecting the things. He has started calculating the things. He would have watched the sprinkling of seeds, the growing up of plants. That too in the Lake Sambhar area. He would have understood the importance of soil. So, from mountains he comes down to river beds. And that led to the beginning of agriculture. And this was the foundation stone of civilization. Adi Manav, Manav, Sabhya Manav. Now when agriculture has started, necessity is the mother of invention. Necessity is the mother of invention. Now just connect. Agriculture has started. Not agriculture, economy. Agriculture has started. What is a natural requirement? Pottery. Next major development, pottery. Coarse grayware. Coarse grayware. Initially handmade and then foot wheel. Pottery. The sign of civilization. You're producing something, you have to keep it at a proper place. Have you seen any animal using any vessel? No. Vessel is the feature of rational mind. The lion hunts, eats the flesh, leaves it. Human being will cook the chicken, keep the chicken for the afternoon and the evening. Pottery is a very important part of studying history. Fire was already known, Upper Paleolithic. Flint industry, fire was already known. But now, domestication of fire. This is again a revolution in human civilization. Domestication of fire. It became the weapon. First it became the weapon. It became the tool to clear the forest. It became the weapon to keep away from the dangerous animals. It became the god to cook the food. Evidence, ash mounds of Pickley Hall. Ash mounds of Pickley Hall. And fire baked earthen figurines. Fire baked, fire. Fire baked earthen figurines, which also throw the light on domestication of animals. Beginning of agriculture, pottery, domestication of fire. What is the basic necessity of human being? Food. First necessity is over. What is the second? Shelter. Shelter. So, mud houses. And possibly the concept of common property. There are no signs, no evidences. At world history, Neolithic period starts from 9000 BC. In Indian history, Neolithic period starts from 7000 BC. See the development. This development graph you have to keep in mind. Adi Manav, Paleolithic man, civilized. Mature. Next will be civilized. Writing, religion. See the development graph? This development graph is to be very clear to you. But then culture depends upon geography. So, Neolithic sites. Neolithic sites in India. Mehergarh, the most mature site. Most mature site. Mehergarh. Cultivation of wheat and cotton. Cotton is remarkable. Most mature site. Cotton is remarkable. Pottery, black furnished graveware. Furnished. Black furnished graveware. Chirand, Eastern India. Patna. Bone tools and implements. Antlers bone. Bone tools and implements. To give smoothness. To give speed. Chirand. Burzahom. Pit dwelling. Unique feature. And dog burial. Nanpok, Manipur. Piglihal, Karnataka. Piglihal, Karnataka. Piglihal, Karnataka, which is a very much developed site. Ash mounds, domestication of animals, mud houses. The important sites, different parts of India: Mehergarh, Baluchistan; Chiran, Patna; Burzahom, Kashmir; Nonpok, Manipur; Piglihal, Karnataka. And they all show the differences in tools and elements. And this shows again that the different cultures were affected by their geography. Paleolithic. Stone tools, crude, flakes, flint industry, and end of ice age. Mesolithic. The story moves ahead. Painting, rational being, Homo sapien gets promotion. Painting, fishing, domestication of animals, cultivation of plants. The human race moves ahead. Microliths, period of microliths. And this gives way to Neolithic. Polished stone tools. Finishing, furnishing. Agriculture. Pottery. Fire. Polished stone tools that possibly I missed. Balen Valley. Balen Valley, Narmada Valley, Bhimbhetak. Ideal site, Mehergarh and Piklihal. And this is the combination of the period. Chapter of Stone Age is a combination of three things. You have to keep in mind. That is why if you don't keep these three things in your mind, it will become tough to understand. History, geography, anthropology. Geography, climate becomes suitable for human being. Flora and fauna becomes suitable for human being. End of Ice Age. History, the human evidences start. Homo sapiens are in full form. And in this way, the entire picture of the Ice Age, Stone Age will be in front of you. Happy? This is given in NCERT. Happy? All those who have abused me, you have to pray for me. See? Simple chapter, simple. Stone Age. Simple, entire chapter in 3 diagrams. Finish. Nothing is required. 1 page. Next chapter, Chalcolithic.